from Jersey.
Okay, Brandon. What do you do for fun?
For fun, I enjoy artwork, just like going to museums, looking at art. I'm really into photography. It really inspires me, just like the aesthetics and visuals. I shop a lot, listen to music.
Cool. What does it mean to be a man? Like when I say man, what are some ideas and phrases and images, symbols that come to your mind?
When I think about what it is to be a man, it's mainly, in my mind, goals, doing. It's really important that you know what you want to do, you commit to what you're going to do. Yeah, that's really important.
Okay. For you as a black man working in the fashion industry, what are some challenges you would say that you face?
Sometimes you can get caught up in your head. Like you can think that, will these people like me? Or most of the times you're the only black face in the room. And it makes you work harder, in my opinion. It makes you just prove yourself. You shouldn't really internalize like, oh, I'm the only black face. I'm this, like, everyone around you, we're all people. And it's really important to just think that you're equal, you're on their level. Don't think of yourself as lower. You work harder than them, though. You work harder than anyone in the room. Sometimes companies will have perceptions of, black people and how they work, and you make sure that your work ethic speaks for itself.
What are some of those perceptions?
Perceptions is that you think that they won't, I guess they think that you won't understand everything, or sometimes they'll think that, oh, he's just an intern, just a worker. But you can prove that you're up for any task, you can do anything, you can basically handle anything.
Now, in the black community, mental health isn't really a subject matter that's ever talked about. Can you talk to me about mental health, any struggles with mental health, any observations?
I've seen a lot of stress. I feel like in our community it's mainly financial that causes a lot of stress, causes a lot of anxiety and mental health issues. I think it's important that you really just want to keep your mind at ease.
What is your self-care regimen? Like you sort of talked about that just now, but what are some things that you do to keep your mind?
Sometimes it's important to just unplug, like get away from everything, like any technology, sometimes and just focus on what's important in life. Sometimes it's just hanging out with your family, sometimes it's just playing with your dog. Like I listen to music a lot, I like to read. Lately I've just been going running. So it's important to just have that time with yourself and reflect.
What are some things that make you sad?
It makes me sad if I'm not achieving enough. I know that sounds weird. If I feel like I'm undermining like my own potential, it makes me really sad. I just feel like I have too much to lose,
Do you think that you set very high standards for yourself?
I do, and I feel like you should, because you should want to do more. You should want to outdo yourself every time you start a project or do something. And it puts that pressure on you, but I feel like in the end, it's going to pay off.
Do you think that pressure is something that's self-imposed, or do you think that's something that you've been told that because you're a man, you have to achieve X, Y, and Z?
I feel like it's imposed upon you, and then just because you internalize it so much, then it just becomes your nature. So when you have mentors, when you have men in the black community saying that black men aren't being fathers, or black men aren't achieving this, black men aren't graduating from college, you make sure that I need to graduate from college, I need to achieve this, I need to do this more. So that pressure and the negatives that you're seeing make you want to work harder, make you want to just defy all those notions.
Did you have strong male role models growing up?
My dad, definitely. He's still in my life. My parents are still together. I feel really lucky about that, but I'm still able to see my father be a father and then be a husband at the same time. So it's a really positive image. I also had a mentor when I was really young, and he's a businessman. He just showed me basically this. He would just wear suits every day. He would just show me how the image of the black man is and how defining a suit can be. And it was just really important to see the black image so tailored and like so kept so like pure, I guess you could say. That it really did help, like having that mentor and that positive role model.
When's the last time you cried?
I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never really seen my father cry either.
What are things that make you angry?
Not many things. I don't like to dwell on like the negative stuff. I tend to just brush it off.
When you do get upset or angry or irritated, how do you express that?
I'll take a step back. A lot of times I'll be like in my head because I'm a thinker. I think a lot about stuff. So sometimes like you can't get your mind to shut up about something and it sucks, but that's how it is. If I'm upset now, like just because communication is so big in relationships, I'm just learning to like just kind of keep talking through it.
What are things that make you happy?
Things that make me happy, family, seeing things that I've worked on, turn out really well. I've just had like a really positive outlook lately. Just I'm alive, and a lot of people can't say that. You see what's happening in the black community, people just being killed for no reason. So I'm really trying to not take anything for granted. Just be happy at life.
What would you say to 13-year-old Brandon right now?
I would have told him to enjoy childhood more because adulthood is crazy and the real world is, everyone always says it, but it's serious. When you're in the real world and you're on your own, no one's holding your hand walking you through everything. You gotta figure everything out yourself. I would just tell 13-year-old Brandon to just enjoy being a kid. I guess you should have played outside more because now you're inside, office, running around working, and you're wishing you could just sleep.
What are some of your favorite attributes about yourself, and what are some things about yourself that you wish you could change?
Good question. Favorite attributes? I like the color of my skin. I know that sounds weird. I like that I have dark skin. Growing up, there was like perception of light skin is better, but now cultures have shifted. Everyone's more accepting. I do like. I like my height. I don't know. Things I don't like about myself. Not much. Like you learn to live with it. Like you're not gonna change it. I have big ears and a big nose. That comes with who I am.
What does the phrase "black boy joy" mean to you? And if you had to sum that up, what does that mean?
It means that oftentimes black men are portrayed in negative light. That's why one of the perceptions, people who don't interact with a lot of African Americans and black people, they just see us on the news and they think this is how, they just have this blanketed view of the community. Black boy joy really just means that you're a black man and you don't have to portray this image of being a thug. You don't have to portray this image of being hard all the time. You don't have to portray this image of being aggressive. You can just live life and be happy, and you just happen to be a black kid.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem.
You